Shalom Yasharallah. I'm King Obadiah bringing to the elect of Yashael the truth and blessings of Yah. The grace, mercy, love, redemption, and salvation of Yah is greater than the law. Let's bring out this truth in the Old Testament. And thou shalt put the mercy seat on the ark of the testimony in the most holy place, which means the mercy seat is placed on and above the ark of the commandments in the most holy place. In other words, the mercy and grace of Ahiah and redemption and reconciliation of Yeshaya and salvation of Ahiah Bahashem Yeshaya is greater than the commandments, which is placed in the ark of the testimony. And thou shalt put the mercy seat above the ark of the commandments, and in the ark thou shalt put the commandments that I shall give thee, which means the mercy and grace, redemption, reconciliation, and salvation of Ahiah Bahashem Yeshaya is above and greater than the commandments in the ark of the testimony. The glory of Yah is revealed, that Yah's mercy and grace, redemption, reconciliation, and salvation is greater and far above the law of the commandments, because the law and commandments condemns, but the mercy, redemption, and salvation of Ahiah Bahashem Yeshaya frees us from the condemnation of the law and commandments, which is why the mercy, redemption, and salvation of Yah is greater and far above the law of the commandments. Psalms 113:4. Yah is high above all nations, and the glory of Ahiah Bahashem Yeshaya is greater and far above the heavens. Who is like unto the Most High Ahiah Bahashem Hamashiach Yeshaya, who dwells on high, who humbles himself to behold everything that is in heaven and all that is in the earth, which means the glory of Ahiah Bahashem Yeshaya is supremely, magnificently, and gloriously far above all things that are in the heavens and all that is in the earth. Ahiah Bahashem Yeshaya's glory is preeminently, majestically almighty and all powerful, supremely far above everything in the heavens and everything in the earth, including the law and commandments. It is important to understand that the law and commandments is important because the law gives us wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and instruction in righteousness. But the law and commandments do not save us. It is the mercy and grace of the Most High Ahiah, the redemption and reconciliation of Yeshaya, and salvation of Ahiah Bahashem Yeshaya that saves us and blesses us to eternal salvation. In other words, the mercy and grace, redemption, reconciliation, and salvation of Yah decides who will be saved above the law and commandments. All praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Ahiah Bahashem Hamashiach Yeshaya, whose mercy and grace, redemption, reconciliation, and salvation is supremely far above the law and commandments. By the wisdom and glory of Yah, which I have proved out of the Old Testament.